As the ball will now go back to Taylor DeCare, who's going to serve again for Renfrew. The Knights, again in black. The Predators in purple. Oh, nice couple digs there by the Knights. As they're going to come back to Katie McClay. She puts it long, or wide, sorry.
I'm not sure she needed to be that precise with that hit. She really cut that ball sharply. The ball again was set inside too much, but so she couldn't use the line. That was taken away from her with the location of the set. But here it is. It's 18-12. Kitchener has gone a couple of brain cramps in there for Kitchener, and suddenly the match is a little tighter. Nice pass by Moda.
That ball almost landed in the court behind us.
We've seen that play by every team. We saw London use that step around, and it's been one of the most effective plays that I think we've seen today.
Yeah, London uses it quite well, and it forces the team to almost take your eyes off the ball for a second as you see him or the player running around. Nice dig there by those 13, Robin Meisner. And the referee, Katie Banks, is going to call a lift. This game getting a lot closer than initially anticipated.
Well, off speed, often flummoxes other teams, and Renfrew seems to be doing a lot of tipping and a lot of roll shots.
Braley Severn fires it at Moda. And there's 11 shot, or Ladone putting it over for the Preds. Nice dig by Krizmanic. Back over to her, and she hammers it home.
Quick hands, and nice
leg save by
lower
Erik
set
Savage.
outside, and the middle blocker, Lafreniere, was not able to close. And Krizmanic with those quick hands just pounded the ball through.
Shannon Neville back to serve. She gets a jump serve. Danielle Giroux forced to put it over for the Knights.
First ball defense
Ends up
again.
working for her, yeah.
Almost always comes back to kill you. You can't get that first ball up. So we wanted we thought a good goal would be for Renfrew to get 15 before Kitchener got 25. I think they're going to do that, and I think they're going to feel a lot better about themselves if they can continue to get a few more points here.
Rachel Moan's back in the game for the Knights for Yaroskavich.
That's long, right? A nice play by, still a great pass.
That's a middle hit there. That was big. I think that was Scott for the Preds. Got up there.
Taylor DeCare was kind of moving in and played the ball that was clearly going out. But it's really difficult. It's easy where we're sitting to make comments like that.
The dome back serving for the Preds. A big front row right now for them. That's Meisner, Krizmanic, and Candace Scott. Lots of blocking ability. And it comes over to Krizmanic. Hammers it home off the block and also off the fingers of Braley Severn in the back row, wearing number 8 for the Knights.
These Predator Power Raiders may be undersized, but they sure like to swing, don't they? Wow.
There's a few of them that really belt her home.
Oh, my goodness. I am so impressed right now by Marissa Moda in the back row. She's been passing the ball right on the nose every time.
And the scary thing for her, as good as her bumping is to be the libero, her setting is exceptional as well.
Yeah, exactly. She'll probably be setting the second game.
Yep, moving up to the front row as the Preds get yet another point.
There are those.
This rotation they have right now seems to be the best that I've seen.
Yeah. Ladone's a good server.
Ladone
Nice
back.
jump serve. A nice jump flat serve. She puts no spin on the. How do you put no spin? But the ball really moves when she hits it.
It's a sideways spin.
Yeah.
As the Knights just can't seem to get anything going. That first ball defense, like you mentioned, they can't get a first pass off their bump. And the coach is letting them know, don't just swing your arms, move your feet.
Yeah. Like Taylor DeCare is now setting, but I mean it's not her.
Set point here for Ladome.
Setters can't do much with the ball when they get such weak passes.
Lafreniere puts it over as the Preds come right back with a Candace Scott attack. Nice tip. There's Moda again.
Nice transition from both teams right now.
Two players going for it when the ball's that high. They're just not communicating whatsoever.
They're going to be running a step around right here. Yes, there it goes.
And a nice dig, but no.
You can see that coming. When Robin's in the front row and Candace
Scott, a big strike there to give the Predators the first set win, 25-14 over Renfrew County. Dominance in the first set by the Kitchener-Waterloo Predators.
From Rim Park in Waterloo, we'll be back after this short break. But it's difficult. I think Kitchener's in a kind of a tough spot because they've won all 3 of their games too easily. Like they've not been challenged, and suddenly they're going to come up in their last match against Forest City, which is a very good team, who have been challenged. Forest City has won games under pressure, so I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit. But it would be good to see Renfrew County come out a little stronger in this second game.
Well, as we take a look at these highlights, I think that you'll realize in the second set that there will be a new Renfrew County team out, because that first set was not what their coach wanted, and obviously he was not pleased with their playing level. They couldn't get any offense going whatsoever because they couldn't handle the initial serve. So looking forward to that second set, I expect bigger things from them. But that front line for Kitchener was just too powerful all the time. They were working out of the power, off the offside, even a couple middle hits that were just lethal, really.
Yeah, you're right. It's the Predators are just too smooth right now. They're consistently passing the ball up, especially Moda, but all of them are very good defensive players. They can pass the ball, and that allows Robin Might to run the offense, and they're doing a very good job. Pegasus is just playing a little too slow and giving up just too many points, and that's lethal against a team like this.
The Kitchener-Waterloo Predators win the first set against the Renfrew County Knights, 25-14. Chris Pope alongside Russ Woloshin here on Rogers TV on the Ontario Volleyball Championships. Thank you very much for taking time to watch. Again, 25-14 in the first set. Marissa Moto played very well as the libero in the back. She should be starting things off in the second set, but she will not be wearing the white jersey. Instead, it will be purple. That will mean that she will be the setter in the front row, moving from the back row up. There she is right there with her back to us.
From Rim Park in Waterloo, we'll be back after this short break. Welcome back to the 2011 Ontario Volleyball Championships from Rim Park. So they have number 4, Mazurkowicz is in.
Nova Bozanowski is in wearing number 2 in purple.
So Pavin is being consistent in his rotation. He has taken Neville out of the game. And,
still in is Marissa Moda. She is with setter.
Yep.
Mazurkowicz playing front row with Katie McQuay and Moda. In the back row, Shannon Ledone, number 2, Nova Bozanowski, and number 8, Candace Scott getting things started for the Kitchener-Waterloo Predators as the Renfrew County Knights do their cheer before they come out. Take a look at their roster and let you know who's starting for them.
Now, I'm trying to recall, McClay and Ledone are the 2 that have yet to see.
McClay's played.
She's played all the matches.
Yeah.
So he's been rotating Krizmanich and Bozanowski, and he's been rotating the liberos and the setters.
And there's the libero, Celine Suckle.
Yeah. So we'll see how this one plays out.
Katie Lafreniere wearing number 1 in black in the front row to start things off with Circa David and Danielle Giroux. In the back, it's in purple, number 5, Robin Beauchamp. She's the libero. Number 12 is serving. That's Victoria Clark. And what appears to be Jenna Yaroskavich. No, it's Thalia Hanneman back in the game to get things started in the back row for the Renfrew County Knights as the play is stopped with the ball on the court. We'll start things off again with Victoria Clark back serving. Oh.
It's a net foul.
Yeah,
ball was set too tight to the net, and the middle of follow-through has got to be a little higher and faster.
Victoria Clark back again for the Knights to her second serve. There's Bozanowski receiving that serve initially. Nice jump there by Hanneman. And that ball's long. As Clark will get her third serve to start off the set. Received by the libero, Celine Suckle.
It kind of worked out nicely. The ball was passed in a good location, but it was moved to the center, and the Kitchener middle player did not adjust, and Mazurkowicz had a wide open kill, and it was very nicely done.
Here's Moda, who played the first set in the white libero jersey, but she's up as a setter now. She'll be serving for the Predators. She dumps it to number 3, which is Hanneman, who then hammers it over to the net and can't be handled by the libero this set, Celine Suckle. Katie McClay for the Predators, number 6, getting her team back focused, yelling out some orders. As the serve comes over there, Suckle, a nice first pass. There's McClay, just hammers it home. She's not a big girl, Russ, but she has some power behind that swing.
Wow.
We talked about it both games they've played and earlier on in the first set of this one.
Well, she sure doesn't get cheated on her swings, that's for sure.
She gets great momentum going up, hits it at her peak hike, her arm goes back, her back arches, and she puts all the power into it.
She's had trouble serving, though. She's missed a few. There's another one.
Like you said, if she gets a little too precise with her serves, like we talked about with a few of her strikes.
Katie Lafreniere, their premier middle, serving now in the back row.
Great first bump defense there. Goes up to Clark. She puts her way long. Way long.
I do not much like Victoria's body language out there. I mean, like, everybody knew she had a bounce, and she's shaking her head and she's rolling her eyes. She's a setter, and she has to get people focused. If she's showing agitation at mistakes, that does not help the other team. She's got to be the leader out there. She's supposed to play every second ball.
There's Moda. Sets that up. That was Ledone with it.
Well played.
Attack.
Oh, no. That's out of bounds.
Nice communication there by the Predators to allow the, I think that was Candace Scott over there that just almost played the ball before it went out, but the rest of the teammates let her know. Here's Mazurkiewicz back with the serve for the Preds. She dumps it to Hanneman, who then attacks off the block.
Well, you set the ball high and to a tall player, usually good things happen. And Thalia really did a nice job off the hands.
And it all started with her initial block off the serve.
Oh, my goodness.
Circa David puts it into the net for the Knights. As soon as they get the ball back, they hand it right back to the Predators.
They're kind of they're hanging around. They're 5-5 again. We talk about being close at 7 points to get into the match and feel comfortable. And right now they got a shot. Kitchener's not playing particularly well. Nice job by Suckle to get that read that.
That's Ledone again, the server, puts it into the block. She'll serve again here.
Rachel Moons was ready for that ball, but again her hands were off the net and she got tooled. She just gets those hands penetrated a bit more, she would have had a point.
Ledone with the jump serve. Puts her to number 13, Danielle Giroux. Circa David hammers that one home before switching it over. Now it's Bozanowski. And the Preds will get the point.
All the hitters from the Preds are swinging hard from the outside. All 4 of them right now. And it certainly is wearing down the Renfrew team.
Ledone up and serves. She puts it to Katie Lafreniere. There'll be a reserve on that one. See if that ball drops in on that service line again. And she's putting it right at our camera.
That's 3 missed serves already by the Predators. Got to be careful with these careless errors. I mean, they can become a habit. Oh my goodness!
Well, that one didn't feel good to Katie McClay. There's where you come in that
there's a beach element
rule, right, where you can volley off the serve.
Yeah.
Hanneman back to serve, jump serve, off the net, lands just on the attack line. The Knights will take that one, that's for sure, as they tie it up. Hanneman back to serve again. It's a powerful serve she's got back there. Oh, miscommunication there, a bad set for Scott. She's not happy with herself for missing that one.